Hello everyone, my name's Amy Buckley and I am the subject leader for travel and tourism. Just before we get going, there's a couple of questions on the slide for you just to have a think about, just to also test your knowledge on travel and tourism. So what jobs can you name in the travel and tourism industry, and what different reasons can you think of as to why we travel? So think about maybe why you might travel, think about maybe a holiday, for example, and just see what you can come up with. So, with regards to our kind of vocational course, our governing body is Pearson, and we do the BTEC Level 1, Level 2 First Award in Travel and Tourism. Now, as part of this course, pupils have to complete four units, three of which are mandatory units. So, these units are the UK travel and tourism sector, which is externally assessed. The UK travel and tourism destinations, the travel and tourism customer experience, which are both internally assessed, and the optional unit that we do as a department and as a school is the international travel and tourism destinations, which again is also internally assessed. Now, as a course, the course is made up of kind of 25% of an exam, and assignment work is 75%, which will give pupils an overall grade through all four units to give them an overall qualification. For Unit 1, the UK travel and tourism sector, this is an externally assessed exam. So pupils will be able to take this exam twice. We tend to allow pupils to take this in January of Year 10 and January of Year 11. And it just allows pupils time to be able to complete the necessary content in order to be able to then be prepared enough to complete the exam. Currently, the exam is worth 60 marks and is 1 hour and 15 minutes. And with the possible resit, obviously, with regards to the two attempts, the highest grade is taken out of the two attempts. So, for example, if in their first attempt, pupils were to gain a level 2 pass, and in their second attempt, pupils were to gain a merit, the merit would be taken as the grade for Unit 1. Unit 2 then is the UK travel and tourism destinations. Now, this is an internally assessed unit and is made up of 3 assignments that pupils complete during lesson times, as well as in their own time, and is marked by their teacher in order to be able to give feedback. This involves kind of the appeal of destinations in the UK, different types of visitors, looking at different UK holidays around the UK. It also involves the pupils doing research, being able to complete the assignments independently. Pupils do get guidance and support through an assignment brief, which gives them details of information of exactly what they need to include. And I'll show you an example of an assignment brief shortly. This unit, as I said, with regards to the assignments, has 3 assignments. Assignment A involves map work. Assignment B involves brochures, and assignment C involves itineraries. So it's quite a range of different tasks for people to complete in order to be able to kind of show their knowledge across the 3 units to make up, 3 assignments to make up this one unit. Unit 3 then is the travel and tourism customer experience. Again, exactly as Unit 2, it's internally assessed and has 3 assignments that pupils complete. This unit is based around customer service. So pupils have to demonstrate their knowledge on customer service, the needs and expectations of different customer types. For example, it could be families, it could be the elderly, and it's just then the importance of customer service. This one is done a little bit different from Unit 2 and involves pupils creating presentations. Pupils have to complete a leaflet and write a report around different customer services. Again, pupils are being able to be given resources and templates to complete their work, as well as an assignment brief which details all of the information that they need to use and kind of complete in order to be able to award the different grades. Unit 4 is international travel and tourism destinations. Again, exactly as the same with Unit 2 and Unit 3. This is an internally assessed unit that is comprised of 3 assignments. This unit kind of mirrors Unit 2 quite well with regards to Assignment A being map work, Assignment B being brochures, and Assignment C being itineraries. However, this is looking at international travel and tourism destinations. So this is looking at European and worldwide destinations. For example, it could look at France, it could look at Australia, and it's then looking at the appeal to these different types of visitors to visit international destinations in travel and tourism. With regards to kind of how pupils are assessed, pupils will gain 1 grade for each of the units. They are then kind of recorded together to give 1 overall grade for the qualification. So you can see that each kind of per guided learning hour is awarded a point. So pupils will be able to complete 30 guided learning hours per assignment, and therefore pupils will be given points per grade, but an overall grade will be given for each unit. Each unit is then kind of calculated with regards to the qualification and points, and the amount of points will then equate to an overall qualification grade for pupils. This is an example of an assignment brief. So pupils will be given an assignment brief for every single assignment. So they have 3 assignments in Unit 2, 3 assignments in Unit 3, and 3 assignments in Unit 4. So therefore, they'll have an assignment brief that's different for every single unit. Now, each of the assignment briefs basically details all of the information that they need to do and to read in order to be able to understand what they have to complete and what they have to complete under each grade. So, for example, what work they would have to do to get a level 2 pass, what work they have to do to get a merit, and what work they would have to do to be able to be awarded a distinction for that assignment. Each of this also then allows them to kind of see what guided learning hours they are allowed, and also kind of gives them a few directional points with regards to resources. For every single assignment, pupils are given a first attempt. So this is done in lesson time, working individually, and is solely independent upon the pupil. It depends on the time given to each assignment. So for example, in this example assignment brief, you can see that 3 hours would be given, and that equates to 4 lessons of pupils' timetable. Pupils are then able to kind of almost submit their work at that point. The teachers will review their work, provide sort of comments and feedback to the pupils within kind of limitation, and then they would be able to have a second attempt, which will allow the 15 kind of school days for that resubmission. After those 15 school days of resubmission, pupils then have to submit their final assignment. So that means they've improved it, they've completed it, they might have also then attempted the merit and distinction work, and they were able to kind of submit their final kind of product, their final piece of assignment work, which will then be marked, and an overall grade for that assignment will be given by their teacher. That will happen for each assignment. So for assignment A, assignment B, and assignment C for each of the units. Each assignment obviously equivalates to 1 grade, and then an overall grade, once all 3 assignments have been completed, an overall grade will be given for that unit to the pupil. Again, over the course of the 4 units, they will come out with 1 grade per unit, which will then equivalate to the overall course grade that they are awarded. In terms of the awarding grades, U will be unclassified. It then goes to level 1 pass, a level 2 pass, a merit, a distinction, or a distinction star. With regards to kind of how you can help at home as well, it'd be fantastic if you can help support pupils. You can help them, for example, with some research. The work, of course, has to be pupils' own. They have to make sure everything's written in their own words. But it is just there to support them to make sure that they are completing it at home. And again, if they have any questions, they can ask their subject teacher. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself. It's abuckley@reachfree.co.uk, or Mrs. Awan, who is also a travel and tourism teacher, who'll be able to answer any questions. And her email address is fawan@reachfree.co.uk. Thank you very much for listening. And as I said, if you've got any questions or any more queries, then please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much.